This is part one of a two-part series for this video. Make sure that you watch both parts so that you can get the full information of everything that I have to share. Thank you for watching Dig Deep Crypto.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! You'll thank me one day.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is OAB with Dig Deep Crypto. Here on this channel, what we want to do is we want to make sure that you have a great understanding of the monetary system, of what's going on with banking. And to do so, we have to look at Ukraine, Russia, United States, some sanctions, and get an idea of different blockchains that these countries are currently operating with and partnered with as of right now, so we can go forward with our investing and make sure that we are deciding to put our finances in the right places, because yes, this here 2022 is the right time. But to start, we have to address Ukraine, Russia, and the United States, because this is the current news on our televisions. This article from ABC says that Biden responds with limited sanctions at Ukraine. Let's take a look at what Biden had to say. So the White House said Biden would soon issue an executive order that will prohibit new investment, trade, and financing by U.S. persons to, from, or in the two Ukrainian regions under the control of Russian-backed separatists. And those two names are the guys who are the separatists. Now, we also see here that we had some rumors where people were saying that Russia was going to be kicked out of SWIFT messaging. That is something that is not the current truth. This article here tells us that kicking Russia out of SWIFT is unlikely to be a part of the initial sanctions package. So let's take a look at this article here. It says that all options remain on the table, but it's probably not going to be the case that you'll see SWIFT in the initial rollout package. We have other severe measures we can take that our allies and partners are ready to take in lockstep with us, and that does not have the same spillover effects. But we all will monitor these options and will revise our judgments as time goes. So as of right now, SWIFT is not on the table. To talk about what SWIFT is, it is a society of worldwide interbank financial telecommunications, and it is a system that handles international finance transfers and is overseen by the G10 central banks. More than 200 countries are a part of SWIFT, and over 11,000 financial institutions currently use it today. So, Singh defended the decision to not kick Russia out of SWIFT when asked about previous comments that the administration would impose the maximum sanctions at the get-go. He says that I can assure you the measures that we have prepared, the severity of those measures and institutions that we would impose them upon, and the immediacy of those sanctions are among the most severe financial sanctions that have ever been contemplated. So they're telling us directly here that they're not even really thinking about SWIFT being off the table. Here is the ISO 20022 ecosystem. And a lot of times when people say that Ripple is going to replace SWIFT, is because we see here's Ripple and we have SWIFT, and that is connected to the founding members of this interledger protocol family. So Russia is a part of SWIFT. Their central bank is connected. And they are saying that they are not going to take away Russia from this, because if they did, They said that this would be the largest sanctions that you can even come up with. So Russia will not be disengaged from this protocol here. Now we want to take a look at Ukraine. Did you guys know that Tezos was a part of Ukraine's update on their CBDC development? It tells us that this was started in 2015, and they founded a company called Attic Lab as a part of Commercial Bank's initiative, whose main goal was to create an electronic currency based on blockchain. During the CBDC development phase, the cryptocurrency market was evolving too, but at the same time, it was taking a different path. The hype around cryptocurrencies has pushed the industry into a financial bubble, and many projects were successfully funded through ICOs. Companies have promised to resolve such traditional banking problems as costly financial operations, slow transaction processing, system errors, and much more through the implementation of blockchain technology. One of those blockchains that they're utilizing for Ukraine is Tezos. Also, January of last year, the Ukraine government picked Stellar, XLM, the Stellar Development Foundation, to help build national digital currency. So let's take a look at this article real fast. Ukraine's government has chosen the Stellar blockchain network as a platform to build a central bank digital currency. This was announced on Monday. The Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine and the Stellar Development Foundation signed a memorandum of understanding to build out virtual assets ecosystem and national digital currency of Ukraine. So now we have Tezos and Stellar working together currently right now with Ukraine. Recently, we learned that Russia moves to recognize crypto as a form of currency. They have drafted legislation and will reportedly be drawn up no later than February 18th, and is expected to regulate crypto as a form of currency. This article highlights regulators hope to bring the digital currency industry out of the shadows. The establishment of rules for crypto circulation would minimize the threat to Russia's financial system. They have a quote here that I wanted to read. It says, "The establishment of rules for the circulation of cryptocurrencies and control measures will minimize the threat to the stability of the financial system and reduce the use of cryptocurrencies for illegal purposes, since a complete ban on the segment of operations related to their circulation is impossible." They are telling us here that it is impossible to completely get rid of cryptocurrencies. That is a great thing. That's why we're here investing. This is not financial advice. The question now is, if Russia is beginning to get regulations put in place for cryptocurrencies, are they partnering with anybody? We see here in January 2019 that SBI Holdings and Russian banks partner. And how will Ripple benefit from this? SBI Holdings, which is a partner of Ripple, Russia and Asia, for CBDCs and blockchain utilization. For faster and safer next generation decision making infrastructure using DLT. As a joint venture established by Ripple, an American fintech venture company, and SBI Holdings Incorporated, SBI Ripple Asia creates the Internet of Value. In Japan and other Asian regions, by merging the expertise and technology of both companies. Participants of RippleNet, which uses DLT, can directly connect with financial institutions with a single API and instantly and reliably transfer money in more than 40 currencies to more than 70 countries. SBI Ripple Asia provides RippleNet to financial institutions and money transfer service operators in Japan, South Korea, and certain Southeast Asian countries. And we also know now that SBI has partnered with Russia, so they're not only in Asia, they are now partnered in Russia. Ripple is a part of Russia. We have now diagnosed Tezos, Stellar XLM, and Ripple. These are the companies, these are the coins and blockchains that are taking part in this shift in the world financial overhaul, so to speak. I'm going to stop this video right here, and this is just going to be part 1. Part 2, I'm going to start with talking about Civil War and elastic and inelasticity of money. Thank you for watching Dig Deep Crypto.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging! You'll thank me one day.